Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Buckning, and today we're not going to give you an update on the portfolio. We're not going to show you the portfolio at all today. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is usually where we put $100 a week into a tax-free savings account, which we usually do, which is happening right now, but I'm just not going to show you that. Just because this is going to be a little bit of a different take. So if you're new and this is the first video you've seen, probably want to go watch my other videos to see what the channel is about and what we do on a regular basis. But if you're not new to the channel, it's good to see you again. Welcome back. And today's video, I just want to be able to talk to everyone here just to let them know that the channel is going to be taking not a different direction, but is going to level up, is going to upgrade in a lot of sense. You know, when I started this channel back in 2020, in like September of 2020, the goal was to create a personal finance channel. The vision was to make it possible to talk about finances on a regular basis, not on a taboo level, because I know for a lot of people it's very taboo to talk about finances, and you could probably, and that probably stems from personal finance being very personal, and not really digging down to understand finances. You know, a lot of times I know there's channels out there that give, you know, personal finance advice, whatever it may be. Just to name a few, you got Dave Ramsey out there, American based, Bigger Pockets, American based. A lot of this stuff is American based, and they do have influence on how we operate a lot here in Canada. When it comes to that, where we take, you know, pieces and bits of advice in the financial world and apply it here. But you know, if you go on the search for Canadian content, it can sometimes be difficult to find. And so I would hope that I can, you know, find a way to give a good enough perspective in the Canadian financials, Canadian finance topic side of things. As a lot of viewers are Canadian, and a lot of them are male. I believe in my stats are like 100% male, and I think for the most part a lot of dudes don't like to talk about their money, including myself in the past, and even now, you know, some parts I like to keep private, and that's, if that's your forte, then please do what you got to do to keep yourself, you know, whatever helps you sleep at night. But yeah, the channel going into 2023, you'll probably see little tweaks and upgrades, and you'll probably notice a little bit of mistakes here and there, or improvements or not improvements, because I'm going to break out of that routine that I've been doing for the past 2.5 years on this channel. And as you saw, I did post a short, and that was the first time I ever did that. So it's a whole new learning experience for me when it came to editing the video, putting it up, adding a little, you know, funness to it and different like backgrounds. As you can see, you don't see my closet. Okay, and just so everyone knows, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't want to be known as the guy who trades stocks just on, not even trades, but buys dividend stocks on Wealthsimple Trade. I don't want to be just the dividend guy or the dividend channel or another person in that niche. I actually want to be able to provide value in the sense of personal finance. So when questions do come through, they're not just stock questions, or my take on a certain sector, or really technical questions that should be asked to the platform that I use to trade stocks, which is Wealthsimple Trade. You should probably reach out to a customer service rep there, and they'll probably give you an answer, right? But I want to take it in the direction where we're able to talk about budgets, cash flow, your personal finances, what maybe I would do if I was in your situation. Let's say you get out of school, you have student debt, you just got a job. What do we pay off first? How do we go on about that? How do we streamline our finances to the point where it becomes automation for us, where we know that the rule is 70% needs, or 70% needs, 20% investing, and 10% of savings. You know, I want to dive into those concepts to help people really understand, because I think sometimes here in Canada, finances are a very taboo thing to talk about. So my vision, to be honest, is to help make that a normalized thing where we can talk about it with anybody and there's no judgment. But of course there is going to be judgment. We live in a world where nothing is perfect, and you're going to be judged in the first 5 seconds. You'll be judged on your finances. You'll be judged on your nose, your earlobes, the way you stand, the length of your legs, your toes. You'll be judged on your toes. Like it's inevitable. But to make it at least a normalized conversation with maybe your friends, your true friends, not people who are just digging for some dirt on you, you know, having that normal conversation with your parents, you know, or like different generational ideologies when it comes to finances. Because I'm sure you know, when the news or the mainstream media talks about how a certain generation is lazy, entitled, or a certain generation works so hard to build what they have, and this new generation that is so almost Android-like, you know, with the platforms they use or whatever it may be, at least finances have gone to the point where I think there's enough information out there where there's nothing new to finances. It's just based on pretty much the way you think about it, I guess psychology, the psychology behind finances, whether to get into real estate, how to really prioritize what needs to be paid, what needs to be done, what needs to be saved, those certain things. So we're going to be taking a little bit of a shift in that certain direction when it comes to the shorts. So we're going to add a little bit more to the channel. But yeah, this video is really just me talking and letting you know what's going to happen going into 2023. Because I want to get a bit more involved, you know. So thank you to those 2006 subscribers. We literally broke 2,000 subscribers a couple days ago, and I am grateful for 2,000. I didn't think I would get to 1,000. Honestly, I didn't even think I'd get to 500. This was me just to like log, you know, the progression of using Wealthsimple Trade from 0 to where it's at today, which is not much for some, but is many for others. And so if you have a question when it comes to personal finance or even stocks, if you really want it, like I said, I don't want to be the stock guy, but I'd like to generally talk about finances and my opinions on it, and my perspective, I guess is the word I want to use when it comes to finances. And so as you can see, I'm filming on a better quality camera, which is actually my phone. I used to record on OBS Studios with a webcam, so we're going to change it up a little bit. I just want to level up. I'm sick and tired of you know, being complacent, getting lazy, and I want to go into 2023 with a level up, pushing boundaries, reaching new limits, reaching new heights, and really bringing value to more people. Because I think a lot of people, and this is me just assuming, is that when people come and watch this channel and they see investing consistently, sometimes they're not even at that point where they can do that. They're still trying to figure out how to get to the next paycheck, or they're still trying to figure out how to get a job. They're trying to figure out how to pay off some debt, or they have some myth that was told to them, and so they don't invest at all, right? So I want to try and bust these myths and help other people understand personal finance, because like I said, there's a lot of information out there already. It's just not being utilized in a way where it can be normalized, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to let you guys know, because I didn't want to get back into the habit of doing the same video of giving you an update on the portfolio, talking about stuff that happened in the market, because sometimes some stuff is not going to happen in the market, and let you know the direction of where this channel is going to go. On Friday, of course, I'm going to continue to show you my buys, because that's can be something new, because I'm buying something for the portfolio, and then I'm going to start putting out more shorts in that sense, maybe answer some questions on the shorts, little tidbits of personal finance, whether how to budget, what I use to budget, and how do I really level up my finances, because I think that could probably help a lot of people, and I hope I can be as authentic as I possibly can, because once you sit in front of the camera, I think this personality thing like happens where people get super energetic, or they have this persona or personality that comes on the camera. I just hope I can be as authentic as I possibly can, as if I'm talking to a close friend, because I think I was shooting for that, but I ended up being this weird, here is the news today sort of thing. That's my impression of like a newscaster, but I don't want to do that anymore, you know? So add a little bit of my own flavor to it, and that way. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. And please, please, please have grace with the videos coming out, because again, we're just trying to improve. We're trying new things, because I don't want to be the same complacent stuff over and over again. Because sometimes I feel like I see the comments over and over again, which are thanks for sharing, or good video, da 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 da, you know, the very generic stuff. So I'm done. That's it. We're good. Okay. So we'll see you on Friday with the actual portfolio update, and we'll do a better job of quality and some new content when it comes to finances, personal finance. So don't be afraid to ask questions. My email is down below, so if you have questions you're not comfortable putting it in the comments section, you can send it to me through email and I'll answer it, and I won't disclose your name or anything like that unless you want me to. So other than that, guys, have a great day, have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you on Friday when we show you guys the buys for the tax-free savings account portfolio. See you in the next one. Bye.